Hello Orienteering friends, welcome to another narrated video. This time this is just a training because the Orienteering season in our country basically ended. Now there are just night races. I don't run in night, and many many teams they organize team trainings. This one is organized by a team from Slany, and I'm running the longest distance and the hardest, of course. Here you see I'm already on the track to the first control. First I avoided this area which is probably fallen trees, etc. And I ran along the road for a while. Then I took the bearing and ran straight through the forest. Now the vegetation season is over, so the differences between the greenish areas or more vegetated areas are not so visible, so it wasn't very clear here in this part where exactly am I. Only this road or path basically helped me to realize where am I. Now here these small patches of small trees those are okay, and then I noticed this area that is behind the fence, and I decided to run from the left side of the fence and then along it, and that was a good decision, I think. At least to me it seems a good way to go. Of course I could have went a bit more straight. The way I did it, it wasn't very efficient, let's say. So now I'm already heading to the control, which is in this small or less vegetated area protruding into the more vegetated area. So the first control was easy, and now we are heading to control number 2. I was looking into going all along the field, but then I decided just fight myself through this like vegetated area with cut down trees, and then well, I saw that there is some dense vegetation along the field, so I decided to run through the forest around this time, I guess. I was like, it doesn't look nice there, so I was just looking for a better way how to get through, and then basically ran straight through this part all the way. I guess it wasn't too bad on my right in that kind of forest, so I think either way was fine. Now it will take me a while. I'm already behind my peak performance as a runner, so I feel like I'm getting slower. Anyways, now we are getting to the next path. I should be crossing it soon. And yeah, this is not that bad. I thought there will be more lay down branches, but this was okay. Now I even saw the runners who started before me, so I knew I'm closing in, and I also saw that feeding object, so all good on the track to the control. Although I only saw it now, right? Because it's just this small piece of plastic, whatever thingy, and yeah, I gotta go. To control number 3, I went along this path, and then along the vegetation boundary, basically. So this was, from the navigation point of view, this was quite easy. Although at the end, finding that, you know, like water pitch or pit, I did overrun it, let's say. So it wasn't that straightforward, I would say.
Oh.
Here it was kind of rough for a running, you know, like fallen trees, smaller trees, very thin, so I had to slow down, but then at this boundary it was okay to run again. And here I think I overran it a little bit, and I had to go back. Not that much. Here it is. So this wasn't difficult at all. Now to control 4, again I used the like easy navigation path along the roads or bigger paths, let's say, and then around that fenced area. So this was easy as well. I was thinking that I will maybe cut it through the forest, but then I said, whatever, that will not make a big difference. So yeah, I ran all the way to this next road. So this one was big. Yeah, this is basically a vehicle road. You can definitely drive there with a car or some other vehicles. Now when I was getting close to this path, that was I was already looking for it. Yeah, here it is, and then straight into the forest. I was thinking it will be this next erosion gully, so I should easily find it, and I wasn't yeah, I was successful with this. This was easy. To control number 5, I basically decided to go through this erosion gully, so I went back a little bit and then into this well, probably like vegetated, let's call it vegetated area, and this was probably some kind of clearing in the past. Now it's already again vegetated. I'm not sure why I'm hesitating right now, because this was clear. Maybe I was thinking going through it and then along that path that's on the right, but yeah, I decided to go this way, and then after a while of struggling through this kind of forest, I just decided to go straight in this gully, because it's at the end it turned out to be much more easily runnable, much more runnable than through the forest. So not sure. Here I think I wasn't super confident. Where am I? So that's why I stopped. And again, this, I'm not sure if the GPS is correct, or because now there is this bigger rock, or how to call it, yeah, this thing, but I'm already behind it, so I don't know how the map and the GPS go along. Anyways, at this point I was still in the gully, so this was clear, no biggie. And there was a fence. Here I was thinking that I should find it easily, so I was pushing, I was really running. And maybe I would even overrun it if I wouldn't saw these other runners here. So then I went after them, and basically thanks to them I found the control easily, although it was quite a steep climb. That was funny. And then I decided to go along the fence. Since I was already on the top, I just thought that it would be easier. It wasn't that easy. I mean, it wasn't very runnable. You know, this is that kind of area that can sometimes be, you know, full of vegetation, full of strawberries or raspberry bushes, etc. And well, I could kind of run, but you know, not an easy run. Anyways, I could have run on the field, but then again I was thinking, if I run on the field, my shoes will be all muddy and it will be difficult, etc. So I didn't want to run in the field. I think if I would run along the field, I could get to that road or path, and then straight up I could run all the way, and it would be faster than this kind of struggle that I'm right now doing, you know, avoiding the bushes, etc. Here I was a little bit confused. I didn't know, I didn't read probably properly the contours, and I must admit that I got a little bit lost in the vegetation here. And of course it was uphill, so I wasn't really running at this point. Oh, okay, now I'm running. I'm not sure why I'm going to the left. I should have gone basically straight, I would say. Here I'm just, you know, not really fighting. It was runnable, but it was uphill, so I'm walking. And I remember that I wasn't sure where am I. So I thought that I'm a little bit more to the right, and then I thought let's just run straight along this vegetation boundary. This should be fine, and then we will see. So, and I wanted to hit one of the paths, basically. Either there is this ride, or that path that is on the left a little bit. But I was, let's say, you know, struggling to run uphill, let's say. Now this is some path. I noticed that, but then here I think sooner or later I should get to that path. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm still looking around because I wasn't sure where am I, so I was kind of lost, let's say. And then somewhere here I think I found that path. I should be close now. Yeah, basically. Here, where are these logs? That's where I joined to that path, and then I ran all the way up. But honestly, I think I wasn't so sure on which path am I. To be honest, I thought that I'm more to the right. So you know, that's me. That's how I usually struggle with orienteering. It's difficult for me sometimes to find myself on the map. Here at this junction, basically, I stopped and I was, you know, looking where am I, trying to find myself. And then I went to the right because I saw that the path is, you know, a little bit turning. And I thought, okay, maybe that I'm at this junction. So that's why I was hesitating at this point. And now I knew, basically, thanks to this, you know, how this road is bending. I basically on this I I understood where am I. And somewhere here I went into the forest, but I missed the control because I didn't saw this flag, let's say. Maybe also I was a little bit off. I think it must have been somewhere here, and I just didn't saw it. Yeah, I think I didn't saw it, and it is on my left now. So I went a little bit further, and here I saw this other object. Yeah, this on my right, this one. So again I had to correct myself, and well, yeah, here I'm losing a little bit of time. And then I saw this flag, you know. Now to the control number 7, there's control number 7 was I wanted to go along that big road, right? But somehow I didn't correctly orient my map. Didn't understood where am I, whatever. I let you guess. So instead I went along this path, which is straight in front of me. Yeah, losing time, a lot of time. This was like 10 seconds. Anyways, I went this way, although I thought that I'm going along that road that is on my right, the big one. Probably around this point I finally realized that I chose the wrong road, but at least I knew where am I, so I thought, okay, so I will run along this road and then somewhere I will try to cut it through the forest, which I did, of course, but it wasn't really easily runnable forest, you know. It was kind of vegetated. Here I'm trying to take a good bearing, and that's why I deviated slightly, because I didn't want to go through all these small branches, small thin trees that are, you know, constantly hitting you in the face. Yes, so that's this area on my right. I was, you know, trying to avoid it. That's why I'm not really running straight to the control, and I'm more, you know, like running around it. So again, it wasn't best route choice, let's say, and I knew that somewhere along the way I will run around it, you know. That was clear to me. I kind of knew that I messed up a little, and I caught up one of my fellow runners, and I was caught up by another one at this control. Yeah, so they apparently went from the other one, from the other side. That's basically, that was my original intention, let's say. But as I said, I kind of messed up, so I had to cope with that. Now, to control 8, I basically, yeah, followed that one runner who is like 100 meters ahead of me. No, maybe 50 meters. And I was trying to catch up with him, you know. This kind of motivated me to run faster, but at the same time, I didn't want to, you know, really do some stupid mistake. I was hoping that I will hit one of these fenced areas, but to be honest, I didn't really notice any fence there, so that was weird. And honestly, this was kind of messy. I didn't really know where am I exactly. That's why I'm stopping and correcting myself. And you know, these small trees, these branches, they, when you don't really see in front of you, you really have to trust your compass, and you really have to go that direction. And instead, I was just hoping, okay, well, I should hit some road there, so this shouldn't be a like big problem. Also, I caught up on this guy, so I was yeah, I was thinking, yeah, okay, good, I'm still good. So let's see, how am I going? I don't remember this part exactly. I'm not sure why I'm deciding or what am I deciding about here. Anyway, so still going through somehow, trying to keep my direction. Now, when I got to this road, I figured that I will go along this gully or small valley, whatever it is. So I just had to, you know, correct myself a little bit and make a decision. And I think this was a good decision. I kind of at least knew where am I running. So here I'm stopping because I thought that I'm already at the control and I didn't want to miss it. It was a vegetation boundary somewhere, so should be there soon enough. Okay, here it is. So probably I saw it from afar. Now to number 9, I just ran through the valleys or the gullies, whatever. And then I crossed to the left side of this bigger gully, let's say, that is on my left. Not right now, a little bit further, maybe here, I think, yeah, okay. And then basically run through this area. I think it wasn't a bad decision. Basically, this guided me all the way, almost to the control. The only, you know, real difficulty for me was kind of reading the contours, as always. So when I got close enough, I kind of got confused by the contours. Here I didn't really know exactly at which at what point am I. It was a little bit struggling. I actually thought that it will be somewhere here on the top, so that's why I'm still stopping. I was expecting it somewhere here. The control is actually on my left, There is also a small, really small volley here on my left. I didn't saw it at first, but again, this guy kind of guided me there. So we found it here. Yes. And then again, he kind of confused me because first I decided to run and go into this valley or erosion gully, whatever. It was quite deep. So I went down here somewhere, but I saw that guy running on top and I was thinking, okay, maybe he knows it here. Maybe this valley is somewhere ending and then you can run around it. Also, I didn't saw through this through these branches, so that was something that confused me, and that's why I decided to go back and climb up and go around it. But soon after, I found out that actually this it's just a junction of the volleys. That if I would go to the left here, it would just continue to the left. And you see this guy, he just surpassed me. And here I was kind of confused and I didn't really want to go down that way. So I decided to find a better place where I could go down. And yeah, now I'm basically out of the map, which is funny. Now that I'm looking at it, I can see that there are these electric slopes and wires, so that could have been also a guidance for me. Here I was a little bit lost, to be honest. I wasn't sure what the hell. But I saw that guy in front of me, so I thought, okay, it must be somewhere on the top of this valley, you know. So I just followed him. And then I saw some other guy on the top as well. The problem is that you don't really... It's very difficult for me to read the contours and, you know, to figure out where am I. Okay, now I fell down, or my camera fell down. Okay, climbing up again into this slope because the control is right above me somewhere. I just have to climb up. And I think that guy also told me it's where the control is. Should be like at this point, that's where I would expect it. Yeah, here it is. So this is pretty difficult. You sometimes because of these kind of control markings, you don't see the control. This guy also messed up a little bit, but again he already caught up with me. Yeah, this was very nice volley. Now I was just running on the top and I think I didn't read the map properly. I don't know what was I thinking, because as you will see, I ran all the way to that big rock, although I saw that guy below me, and the control is somewhere there, as is that guy, and instead I was hoping that I was probably hoping that I won't have to go down, but I couldn't avoid it. I had to go down. But it would be easier to go down around this place, around this. Instead I was running, you know where I'm running. You see where am I running, you know. Now I try to get myself killed because I was thinking, okay, I will try to, you know, somehow climb down at this part. But yeah, even man, stupido. Whatever, I will have to go back. And yeah, so I was thinking probably it's that rock, that stone. And here I think I didn't choose the correct. Now I basically ran around that control, you know. It's on my right side, and I'm still running around these two stones, and the control is right in front of me, and still I didn't saw it again because you don't see that the marking. It's not really you couldn't see it, you know. You see where it is. This is so I messed up again, and again that other runner is gaining on me. Not this one, the other one. Watching myself running it's so difficult, you know. I would say to myself, come on man, go. But I remember I was quite exhausted already. It was uphill. I just climbed this slope, and yeah, it was difficult. So I understand why I wasn't really running. Anyways, next I wanted to go around this field and to this small path. Along the path almost to that junction, let's say. So this was like, I think, a good route choice. Now at this point it was even runnable a little bit, although, you know, for me it was already difficult because it was uphill, and I was already running for like 40 minutes or something around that time. I basically went a little bit left through the forest because at some point I hit a tree that was lying across this path. Otherwise I would just run all along. Should be close. I should be close. Oh man, when your camera falls down, you never get it right to, you know, now the horizon is not level. I don't like it. Anyways, you know, this was kind of easily runnable forest, nothing major. And I got to this bigger path that was clear, I think. I actually saw that that other runner somewhere close by, and I followed him. So then it was kind of easy for me here from the navigation point of view, let's say. I wasn't really paying attention to the map that much because I saw him in front of me, and I thought that I'm not going to run through the forest because it looked like I could get lost, and it wouldn't be really easily runnable, you know. So that's why I'm basically running all the way. Although he did cut it through the forest, you know, somewhere. But you will see that I will basically hit the control almost at the same time as he did. There are some other runners going to control number 7 apparently. Yeah, okay, I did cut it a little bit, you know, but this is... Yeah, this we have already been here, so this was like for me this was kind of easy decision how to navigate. Just follow this road, and then at the end take the bearing and try to hit the control. Not the best idea, I think, because I could have run down the path and then take the ride, and I would found the control basically on that ride. And here I think I didn't follow really my strategy that I had at the beginning, so now maybe I'm just following that guy I see in front of me. And again, this what you gonna do, you know, he's there again as well, so I was kind of looking into the map, trying to figure out where am I. I think I thought that I'm a little bit lower than where actually I was. So I went where he was because I wasn't sure where am I. And he found the control, and I just had to ask him, where is it? He told me, yeah, it's here. Yeah, now he got it and he's going somewhere else already. But I wasn't sure here.
Really?
You saw, he just showed me. And I still don't see it, but it's here somewhere. Yeah.
Thanks.
And now I basically did the same mistake. Not the same mistake. I did, again, just follow that guy. Although I was, you know, trying to take the bearing, and I ran, let's say, along the compass. But as you see, either I'm stupid or my compass is not really, or I didn't set my compass properly, because I'm running totally off, you know, like, what is this? I don't understand it. Why am I running so much to the right? So either I'm following that guy here, or I didn't set my compass properly, you know. That's the only explanation. And I don't know. I think I'm just following him because I guess possibly I could still see him. I'm not sure where am I now. Yes. Okay, here somewhere here I could... Yeah, the ride is not really visible here. I don't see it really. So I wasn't super sure where am I, and I did the mistake that I followed that guy. You know, I did came to this road, but because I saw him, I figured that he must be going. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, maybe I thought that I'm. Here this is so easy. Just go straight up, and that was it. I just followed him. You know. So now basically I run off the map. You will not see me in a while, and we got together, and then we realized, okay, we overrun that road, and then we went back. You know, I don't know. At this point, I was lost. I got to this ride, but I wasn't really... This was end of the race, so I wasn't really thinking properly. I probably lost my concentration, and I couldn't find this little bit cleared area. So this was weird, and I just thought, okay, run up to the top, find your way out of this mess. And then I saw him. He came to me, basically. And then we consulted, and I thought, oh shit, we are on a totally different road. We need to get back. And yes, soon enough.
The last control.
Somewhere. Yeah, now I basically realized that we are wrong, so I'm not sure why I'm running down, but somewhere here I should take my direction to the right. Yeah, now I guess now now I open up the map, and now I realize where am I. Not yet, not yet. Come on, baby. Think. Think quickly.
We are on this way.
Yes, now I found it, so...
There is the Jedomnelice.
So now I will run this way. You will soon saw me back on map. But this was a mistake, like for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I guess. Because I had to run 1.5 minutes there, maybe 2 minutes there. Now another minute back to the original place, or not original, back to the correct road. So stupido. So this was the biggest mistake, and that's why you should always you know, think for yourself and correct mistakes of your how you say soapers, rival maybe. So I was trying to save as much time as I could. So I was trying to run really fast, but yeah. Anyways, this was nice training. It was even a good distance, so I spent there almost 50 minutes, I think 49 minutes something. So I enjoyed it because it was runnable This guy was laughing, where did I lost you? So now we are just chatting and, you know, trying to, you know, explain to each other where we did what mistake, etc. Yeah, he's laughing. But it's always a fun. Here is my rival again. We did the same mistakes, so yeah. Uh, it was actually a very nice area. I like that. Although probably the forest is not that big, so you wouldn't be able to create a course for like elite category there. So that's why they don't use it. Anyways, I hope you like the narration I gave and see you next time. Cheers.